join me. Remember, Church with Olajumoke is a place where we talk about all things better living. Right, so we are continuing in our series Surviving Betrayal again this week. And this week we are going to be looking at why betrayal hurts. Right, so number one, it's committed by a friend. That's why betrayal hurts, because it's committed by a friend, someone that you trusted, a family member that you trusted, someone you confided in, and then the person ended up stabbing you in the back or did something that you did not expect. So it's hurt because it's committed by someone that you hold dearly to your heart, a friend, a family member. That's one reason why betrayal hurts. The second reason is that it makes you feel stupid and doubt yourself. Right? So there's this story about three birds. So this bird was there covering his face, and then this other bird came around and asked why he was covering his face with his wings, and then he removed his wings and saw and showed the scar on his face. And so this other bird was saying, oh, so you're crying because it hurts. And then the bird said, I'm not crying because it hurts. I'm crying because I allowed this person, I allowed this bird do this to me. That's why betrayal hurts. So you feel stupid. You feel, why was I vulnerable? Why was I so vulnerable? Why did I let my guards down? Why didn't I look over my shoulder? Why did I watch this person do this to me? And so you start to doubt yourself. Am I even wise enough? Am I even good enough? And then you look at yourself as being stupid, right? So that's another reason why betrayal hurts. The third thing is it leaves you with a wound and a scar. Now, the wound and the scar we are talking about here is not the lack of forgiveness. Yes, there is a place of how would I even forgive this person? But the wound and the scar that it leaves you with is you being able to trust other people going forward. You being able to confide in other people going forward. You will discover that you're now so much in your space, you're protective, you're being overprotective because of what has happened to you in the past. I was talking to someone about relationships some weeks ago, and the person was saying that she has become very overprotective because of what has happened to her in the past, because of the betrayal that she had experienced in the past. And I was telling her that this new person is not the one that should suffer for the mistake that your ex had made. This person should not be the one to suffer for it. But that's what betrayal does. It makes you to be overprotective. You're very defensive because you don't want the mistake that's happened to you before happen again. And so that is the scar, the wound, the inability to be able to move on without you overthinking things. That is one of the reasons why betrayal hurts. The first thing is that it shatters dreams. So this person that betrayed you, you're looking at this, you looked at this person, you probably had a future together. You had things that you had planned that you were going to do together. You had already said, we are going to do this, we're going to achieve this, and then this person betrayed you. You have planned your life with this person, and then the person betrayed you. So your dreams are shattered. You're wondering, where do I even start from? How do I even go about this? So it shatters dreams. That's why betrayal hurts. Then the fifth thing is that if care is not taken, it can destroy you. Because that betrayal has affected your present, it has affected your past. And if care is not taken, you discover that it would also destroy your future. And so, yes, the betrayal has affected your past and your present. Don't allow it to rob you of a glorious future ahead. Those are the 5 reasons why betrayal hurts. But before we go, I want to also share with us why people betray. We won't be looking at every of them today. We are going to just share like 3 of them why people betray. Number 1 is personality. People have different personalities. Some people don't see it as anything. They don't see it as a bad thing to betray people. That is the kind of person that they are, which is a very bad personality anyway. So because of their personality, they betray. They don't carry people in a way that is important, and so it doesn't cost them anything to betray. So their personality is one reason that allows them betray. The second thing is upbringing. Upbringing matters, and this is where parents, we need to be very careful. When you discover there are signs of betrayals in your child, please work on it. Please cut it. Try as much as possible by the grace of God to cut it. Don't indulge them. Don't encourage them to have that bad attitude. Now, this happened with David and his son. His son wanted to betray him, wanted to dethrone him. And see what the Bible says in the book of 1 Kings chapter 1 verse 5 and 6. In verse 5 it says, at about that time, David's son Adonijah, his mother was Haggith, decided to crown himself king in place of his aged father. So he hired chariots and drivers and recruited 50 men to run down the streets before him as royal footmen. So he wanted to betray his father. He wanted to put his father's throne down. And then what did verse 6 say? It says, now his father, King David, had been disciplined, had never disciplined him at any time, not so much as by a single scolding. He was a very handsome man and was Absalom's younger brother. So the Bible was saying that David had not at any time disciplined this child. So he had seen traces. There would definitely have been traces that this child had a little bad attitude. But then his father had never scolded him, and see where it led him. And there was a reason the Bible says, because he was handsome. And so we parents, we indulge our children because he's this, because he's the only child, because he's good, because he's this, and then we indulge something that is bad. Right? So upbringing matters. The third thing before we go is wrong influence. Why do people betray? Because of wrong influence. Some people are surrounded with people with terrible attitude. They don't know. And so the influence has a lot of impact in our lives. So the people you surround yourselves with can influence you. So if you are surrounded with people with bad attitude, with bad mindset, they will influence wrongly. And so some people are influenced wrongly. It's not as if they wanted to do it, but they were influenced to do the wrong things. So those are the three reasons why people betray, that we are going to end with today. We'll continue with why people betray again next time. I hope this has been able to help someone. Your feedback means a lot to me. Please share your thoughts. Thanks for always being a part of this. Till I see you again next time, don't forget to keep keeping it real.